Dear friends, welcome to Gyan Garden. As you know, the motto of our Gyan Garden is to dispel darkness. In my own humble way, I am trying to, set at rest some of the misgivings, okay, by making some videos, okay, uh, related to holistic teachings. Today I have decided, to set at rest some of the misgivings being spread about Sai Baba of Shirdi. Just to set at rest those misgivings, I am going to read, a few lines from the very book authored by M.V. Kamath and V.V. Kher sir. And as I have told you, foreword of this book has been, uh, graced by M. Hidayatullah sir, our ex-Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of India and our ex-Vice President. So this book is unusual in the sense that it has been authored out of, inquisitiveness, okay, and this is based on, meticulous research, okay, unlike many other books which have been, written out of reverence. This book is a little different. So the story goes that there was a Jajurvedi Desafta Brahmin in Pathri who had three sons. Okay, I am reading it out at page number 14. Okay, the story goes that there was a Jajurvedi Desafta Brahmin in Pathri who had three sons. Okay, Sai Baba was the eldest. When Sai Baba was 5 years old, a fakir came to the Brahmin and said to him, "Give me my own, give me my own." The Brahmin replied, "Everything I have is yours." Thereupon the fakir asked for the eldest son and took him away. He reappeared after 4 years and with the consent of the Brahmin again took away the boy for 3 more years. The point to this is that from the age of 12 to 18 nothing is known of Sai Baba. He was seen under the neem tree at Shirdi when he was 19. Kher himself, Kher I mean the co-author of this book, Kher himself decided on his own to check out several stories and went to Pathri sometime in 1975 to conduct inquiries. In the words of Kher himself, Pathri is about 10 miles from Manvat Road railway station on the Manmad-Sikandrabad line. By June, we had established links with a family at Pathri who were to be our hosts. Our host was none other than Sri Dinkar Rao Vasudeva Chaudhary, a son of the famous Chaudhary family of Pathri, with a long history behind him. Sri Dinkar Rao is a progressive farmer and a lawyer. On June 21, in the evening, when we sat in the open veranda overlooking the fortress in an informal conversation, Dinkar Rao made a point which caught my attention. He said that years ago, his late father Vasudeva Rao had pointed to one Bhau Bhusari in Pathri and remarked at the sad plight of the family descendant of Sai Baba. The next day, some Muslim clients of Dinkar Rao had come for consultation and they had stated that according to their information, Sai Baba was born in a Brahmin family of Pathri, but was taken away by a wali when a child, and what happened later was not known. So this also furnished another clue. So we promptly commenced with the task of making a complete list of all Brahmin families of Pathri. Brahmins of Pathri are all Desasta Brahmins, either Rigvedi or Yajurvedi. Okay. So this list was made while we made the rounds of Pathri, going from door to door, interviewing all old residents, Brahmins or otherwise. In discussion, it came to light that family deity of most of the Brahmin families in Pathri is either goddess Renuka of Mahur or Yogeshwari of Ambe Yogai. So there was only one exception. There was only one exception, and that is Bhusari family. So their family deity is Hanuman of Kumbhar Bawadi on the outskirts of Pathri. So our minds began working frantically. We recalled the great devotion and respect Sai Baba had for Ram and Hanuman, and wondered whether our search had at least borne fruit. So with alacrity, we made our way to Vaishnav Gully, where we examined with reverence the ruins of the Busari house, for it is no longer standing, and proceeded silently to pay our respects to Hanuman of Pancha Bavadi. There is also a Lendi river skirting Pathri, and we were reminded of the Lendi Bagh of Shirdi. And now to read a few lines from the addendum. Okay. Dinkar Rao Chaudhary of Pathri had earlier spoken to V.V. Kher about the descendants of Sai Baba in Pathri, whom he had personally seen and about whom his father Vasudev Rao had told him. In April 1993, when Kher visited Pathri, Dinkar Rao Chaudhary gave him further information that Sai Baba had inquired about the well-being of his grandfather Samrao, Vasudev Rao's father, and his younger brother Balerao by name with that visitor. Samarao Chaudhary and his younger brother Balarao were contemporaries of Sai Baba. So the above piece of information had been given to Dinkar Rao by his father Vasudeva Rao. At page number 16, V.V. Kher further writes, accepting the information given by a prominent citizen of Pathri to his son on the subject, is there any circumstantial evidence? To collect this, if possible, I decided to pursue the matter further. I opened correspondence with Professor Raghunath Maharudra Bhusari. Okay, and you can see his name in the family tree. So I opened correspondence with Professor Raghunath Maharudra Bhusari, who owns the house of Bhusaris at Pathri. He was professor of Marathi at Usmania University and later principal of a government college, from which post he retired 16 years ago and settled down in Hyderabad. And here you can see the family tree of, the Bhusari family. Professor Bhusari further states that he had learned from his grandmother when he was a child that Hari Bhau, Amba Das and Balwant had left Pathri for good. While Hari Bhau might have gone in search of God, the latter two had gone to seek their fortune. So I think I have tried my level best to set at rest such misgivings about the birth and parentage of Baba. Thank you.